Okay, and we are live. There we go. Stream is live. Audio seems to be good. Still not sure about the balancing between the music and voice, but we'll see about that. It's hard for me to properly test it since, well, it's just a little tricky to test it at the moment for me. So I'll try to figure out a setup so that I can check that without having the audio from my phone or something getting to the mic. But for now, I'll rely on whoever's watching. So what are we going to do today? Well, let's go over what we did yesterday, but Friday, which was the previous stream. I don't think we did anything here in the engineering, the robotics room. Sort of more or less got the big props in, got some boxes, got some shelving. A lot of this is going to be reworked. Well, the texture is going to be reworked for a lot of this. One of these workbenches and change their textures a bit. But we didn't do much on that. Instead, what we worked on yesterday was the furniture for the room. So we reused the closet. So in there, we'll have a different texture, so it looks a little more industrial. Be a tool closet. In here, it's going to be a normal dresser or normal closet, clothes closet. Got a bed, bedside tables, a bookshelf, with a little bit of extra shape to it. Some nice hanging shelves inspired from the desk over here. I don't know if this is accurate to Star Trek, but I did quite like these mock-ups. This artist. Even just on their own, they're quite nice, stylized little pieces, but also like some of the design ideas in them. And then we have a desk. Nice wide desk is going to fill this whole spot. Chair, another shelf with that angle that we have here in the mock-up, or the full diorama, or digital diorama. Yeah. Excuse me. I think what I'm going to be working on next, or at least the one thing that caught my eye, are the stairs, which currently look like ramps. So I think I'll start there. Maybe go into the elevators next, kind of give some form of continuity between what I'm working on. Now we'll just do the elevators or the stairs. Let me try and find where I save that. Structures probably. But we're going to be blockouts, so that's still just a yeah. Let's grab that. I'm going to move that into structures. Move here. Then split that. Asset actions. Yeah, let's find that naming. Actually, right now there should be in props. Yes. That one. Block. There we go. Your new collection is some sense of organization here. We'll call these raises. No, stairs, elevators, ramps, whatever. And let's import that and turn that into stairs. Oh, where is it? Yeah, perfect. Now, I think before I get too far ahead, some references. So we got some stairs over here, just like nice little 2 steps. And that's kind of what I was imagining. Grab a few more references. Style. But I think I'm probably going to do something like that. These. I don't know what you'd call that kind of stairs, non-solid stairs or whatever, with the beams, the supports, and then the steps, just as planks. Okay, so that's the future stairs gonna give me something. It was very steep. Yeah, it does look extra steep. Could just sort of look at Star Trek screen grabs, whatever, or scenes, and try and find one with the stairs. I might do if I can't find anything satisfying here. Let's do that actually, Art Deco stairs. Every single stair here looks like a different style, so it doesn't exactly work. Star Trek stairs work. Star Trek stairs, okay, yes, that's one more reference piece I do have there is from Star Trek. Okay, so there are just some simple stairs like that. Go grab this just for got that just in case. Put that there. I do like the simplistic coloring of it. Nice little red on the side, and I can probably try and follow. Yeah, I can follow this pattern here. Have some red on this side, and just salmon, I suppose, and then the mustardy orange down the center. I might do a little offset. Actually, I don't know with the wall here cutting into that. Looks a bit better on the second floor where it's not against the wall. But I don't want to set it over a whole row and be cutting into this wall. We'll see. I'm not going to do texturing anyway. At least not immediately. So let's start modeling our stairs. Maybe that. The trick's trying to figure out how or what to do next. I'm thinking With the fact that the player character is a little robot with using a wheel, like a little claptrap type thing, the stairs aren't going to be used for traversal. At least they're not going to be a main form of traversal. You can go down the stairs, but you can't go up the stairs. So I don't need them to be very practical from a gameplay perspective. I just need them to kind of look practical. I think I want to come out of the top stair. I'd rather go. Okay. Cube here. Playing around with this. That. 3 over, 1 up. Three over, 2 up. I don't know. There's something that I find hard for some reason. I mean, it's one thing if you're trying to create realistic stairs, you just look up the requirement for that is, or what the general practice is. Stylized, then suddenly my mind breaks and I don't know what or how when you try and structure them. What the spacing, what the height and all that's going to be. Have a reference. If you go and add reference characters, I can use that. Yeah, okay, those stairs are way too high. Those steps are too high. Are they? Yeah, you probably don't want the second step to be much in height, do you? Let's... like all. Here we go. Just one down. Looks more reasonable. Go 2 down, that's going to be too low, I think. Complete them. Let's start from the front. think I've never used this program before. Then 2-2. Then I might, maybe I should start lower. There's a nice clean step from the top to the bottom. So this awkward little thing. Let's do that. Let's pull this. Down, one over. Actually, separate this. Separate mesh. We'll import that before we start adding any more detail, just to get a look of how it looks. Select objects. And can we? No, we can't. Give it a look file. Right. We'll leave that for now. We'll worry about position in a second. Okay, doesn't look too bad from here. Let's see what it looks like. Cool staircase. Reasonable step. Top doesn't look bad. And then the other side looks good too. I want to make sure that both the start of the stairs and the end of the stairs fit neatly into the spot that I had them. And they appear to do so quite well. Now that the slope is set, so it's 45, but I'll lower the slope that the player can travel on, so you can only fall down them, you can't actually walk up them. Okay, I'll add the siding now. Seconds. That in. I don't want to do this. Yeah. I think it's probably an acceptable level of detail too for the style I'm going for. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think those are some acceptable styles. Now I'm going to hit 15 minutes in a second, and I'm going to play a quick ad. Reason being is if I play an ad, then anyone joining in later is not going to be dealing with the pre-roll. And also, if I have control over the ads, that means ad won't pop up while I'm talking. So, at least as far as Twitch is concerned. I'm probably going to do that. Then I'm probably going to grab a snack or something, and I'll be back in a second. Where's my dashboard? There it is. Stream manager. Yes. I'll just do a minute ad. 60 seconds. Okay, that should be over with. I'm back. Well, I've only got 28 minutes of no pre-roll, so I might have to run the two-minute ads. So let's have a look around, make make sure the stairs look good everywhere. These. Bunch of stairs, okay. Yeah. Good, function good. And these which are off in the ground are looking okay. Okay. Some. Just these double stairs too, that I also need to do here. These stairs. Double stairs, well, I actually want those to be ramps. And for the player can go up them. So over here to open the door for me. Okay, well those are stretched out more. And these. Think of there's no reason that you should need to come this way. This way. I think it's fitting that I make these stairs, then make this a ramp. So this works in terms of the design as well. So this is more maintenance and engineering stuff over here. And this is your waste management. It's going to go over here in this room. And then this is the hangar. So it makes sense that if you're going to be transporting anything big on like some sort of dolly or something, you're probably going to be coming through this direction a bit more often, in which case a ramp makes more sense. This is just heads to the bridge. It's less likely that you're going to need to be transporting a big dolly in that direction. Okay, so I will make then a double. I will make a double stairs with these, then I need to make that a ramp for the other double stairs. Or the stairs. Okay, those. Let's open this up here so I'm not. Two here. There's two electric boogaloo. Where's the pivot point in that? Okay, so okay, this way. Gate. Two. They should be at one. That's the median. I'll just need to move these faces then. 128 centimeters. This 128. Perfect, yeah, that's right. Well, record. Oh, excuse me. Now these also switch, so we'll worry about that in a second. I'm looking at stuff to figure out what's happening over there. There too. Upward 5, yeah, so that's sort of being. I shouldn't have deleted that. What would that be then? There's 128 should be 1. And cube go here. Cube we call ramp. We'll just call it 2x ramp for now. I don't think it's going to be a 1x ramp, but at least we know. I can disappear. These again. This actually has to be minus 6. No, this should be 256 plus. It's be 2.5. $56. Yeah. Okay, that should be the ramp. Right? File. Second. Okay, sorry about that. We will replace this with this. Then we can make this. Yeah, okay, perfect. Could rename this one too. Let's hop back up to this floor, which is the main floor I want to be working on. It's the starting floor, which is what I'm focusing on. So we've got stairs. The ramp. I should probably do the elevators next. Because currently I'm using a floor. The elevator. Should be something a little more enclosed. Rise. Okay. Cube. Elevator. Yeah, all look nice and big. Get the there. Meters by 256. But cool. Let me through. We won't have the Z fighting that we have. Yeah, we won't have the Z fighting. So the floor pieces are 16. If I make it just 4 taller, we won't have to deal with that. Let's start with this. Important. Let's see where we're going. Elevator. Yep. Good. Why does the elevator look too short? Yeah, a little bit. That's how you spell it. One of those times where words just don't look right. There they are. Oh yeah, we can do this with structures. Elevator. Import. Import. Elevator. Static measures in here, we do. Okay, so let's move that over. There it is. Ruler? No. There you go. No. Why is that? Ew. Okay. Actually, instead of worrying about that, let me address that in here by Oh, yeah, probably easier to. I didn't think. That's fine. We can. 0 that. Now since I've custom made these, yeah, okay, no, that's offset. That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out. I think the coordinate should be the same between the two. Between Unreal and Blender. I think that's it. Maybe not, maybe that's it. Oh, okay, well, whatever. We'll export and find out soon enough. Report. Okay, I think they got it right. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Where it should be, that's in the middle. It should be, that's in the middle. Let's just see what that offset's like. This open. Yeah, that's a decent lip. Yeah, no collision on that yet, but that's fine. Okay, so next thing, giving it some sides. Specifically, I want to work on. Actually, come to think of it, I'm going to be adjusting the location of all this stuff, so I might as well just center it again. Easy to work with because I can mirror it a bit more neatly by doing this. A little off by the transforms. We should have, yeah, that should be good. Worry about the controls in a second. Okay, well, that's correct. So when you open up, that should need a roof as well. think the roof can make 20 as well. Which I mean the thickness of it. That'll be 256 centimeters minus. Hey, how's it going? It's going well so far. Just blocking things out and sticking them in the level. Trying to get a feel for the shape of things. I'm currently working on a elevator. See how that looks. We'll export that first. How are you doing? It should be fairly late for you now. Appreciate you hopping in, having a look. Watch, it's probably... what, 9? Yeah, I figured. It's kind of awkward with most people in the server being in Europe. I realize not a lot of people would be able to hop on and watch it. I think it's worth throwing it out there as a option for sharing. Yeah, that looks... I appreciate that. Which channel would you prefer? Just general, or... see what are the other ones there? Showcase? No, probably not. General's good? Okay. I appreciate it. Just also wanted to make sure that you got to look at it first before I start sharing something that you might have not wanted for some reason. Yeah, it's a different project, actually. One that's got a scale that is, in theory, manageable by one person. I've got effectively got the full sequence going. It's not a survival game, so I have shared this project a bit, as you can probably remember. It was not a survival game. I've got the full story sequence figured out. Just a case of making things look nice and adding animations and all of that sort of stuff. This one's got a bit of a retro theme to it. So it's still got the retro sci-fi aesthetic, but then it's also got like a theme of a game from the early 2000s. Your first 3D games where characters had angles instead of curves. The seating, yeah. And I did thicken up the... I did add a bit of a thicker thing there. Although that's I'm also just using the cube mesh, whatever projection. Give that look. Yeah, I've got my character here, or a character here. He's got those nice retro angles to him. A bit of a... obviously that is over the stream, but he's got a bit of a stepped animation, framey animation, so it looks... yeah. So like Half-Life 1, the early Lara Croft games, like the kind of stuff that I was taking reference from, or inspiration from. I'll probably add a post-processor too and try and see if we can make the lighting look a little bit more retro. But I'm not sure about that, I'll play around with that. But I figure it's a nice way to give it a bit more of a unique feel and have it stand out. Something I'm quite enjoy is the idea of doing something unique in terms of the world building and in terms of the art art style. Doing hyper-realistic stuff is fun, but you're always kind of in a competition to make it look more realistic than all the other games coming out at the same time. But if you go with a stylized look, it's got a lot more freedom. It's a lot more fun. Now I want to kind of... what do I do with these corners? The interesting challenge, though, is trying to make sure that I'm giving enough detail to the geometry to get the shape across without sort of breaking that retro look. Why things are a lot very flat and low poly. And then I've got that pixelated textures, no aliasing. Exactly, yeah. And you're probably kind of cheating too by going for a retro style because you're already sort of dating it in a way. If you do it well, then it should even have a bit more time to it. But yeah, that's 100% another issue with trying to go realistic. So realistic today looks so much better than realistic tomorrow, and it's probably going to be the same for future. Although some of the stuff is getting pretty close. In terms of, I think we're a lot more closer to the end point of realism in games than we were maybe even 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Yeah, I'm going to play with the post-processor regardless, but I do enjoy the modern shadows and lighting. Seeing the shadows and lighting on the retro stuff. It kind of bridges the gap that makes it a bit easier on the eyes, as opposed to so it doesn't feel like it's actually an old game. Well, I think probably the biggest thing might be the aliasing. If we just clean up the aliasing on games, like the old Crash Bandicoot games, that kind of stuff, I'm sure that I think that's pretty much what some of the remasters did. It really looks so much better and so much nicer and cleaner for the modern eye. I'll put it that way. But yeah, I might try and do. My intention with the post-processor is trying to see if we can get a bit of a stepped lighting, so it isn't that such a smooth transition, but just hopefully still crisp edges and lines. Kind of like a bit of a cell shading kind of shadow. Finally. Figured out what I'm trying to do here. I think I have done it once when I was playing around a while ago. I think I managed to figure out how to do that. But I'll need to experiment again because I didn't make any record of it. If I remember correctly, there was a lot of clamping to sort of take using post-processing the scene texture, post-processing, then take the lighting pass, you clamp that so it's black and white, then you take another one and sort of shift it, and then also clamp it, make it black and white, and then you kind of add them together and you have this bit of a stagger. Create a mask which you have a stagger, and then you can create a stepped shadow. Something of that sort, yeah. Life's hard. It's hard if you're an idiot. Why did I delete that? Right, was there? Oh, that's on the outside. Yep. This is all one of the things I'm struggling with streaming. There's some people that are absolutely amazing at keeping track of chat and paying attention to what they're doing. My brain just kind of breaks. Which is why I'm also only do it for 3 hours at a time, so I don't sacrifice too much activity. That's how that looks. It is hard, yeah. And you kind of want to keep a bit of a running commentary going, especially if you don't have a face cam. If you have a face cam, then people can at least see you there and kind of helps create that connection or the interest that there's something happening. If you don't have a face cam, then as soon as you go tired or go silent, then it's easy to disconnect from the stream. I'm gonna keep talking, but it's hard to keep talking if you don't know. You're trying to focus on what you're doing, but then also think of what you should do next. Doesn't look too bad. Try and lower this light a bit so it's actually. There you go. I think it's probably some form of. Well, probably serves as good brain training. I mean, you can't really multitask, but you can train yourself to be more effective at jumping between tasks. Okay, I need to bring that in a bit so I don't have that clipping. But I do like that angle. Creates a bit of depth to it without adding too much extra geometry. That and yeah, then we can go 8 out by 6 centimeters maybe. Actually, I've been doing 4 centimeters with a lot of angles, so let's try and keep some kind of consistency. Do 4 centimeters. How's the audio balancing, by the way? On Discord, on OBS, the music and the mic volume looks very close, but then when I listen to it on my phone, it sounds like it's bigger, like it's a bit better balanced. I want the music to be visible or audible without it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I was just worried that the music either wasn't audible or it was competing, while I was competing with it. Sort of one of the many reasons why I didn't stream that stream for a long while. The YouTube stream, I managed to pull up 660 followers on Twitch, which isn't a lot, but it's, you know, something. What is the music? Should be in the description. Lo-fi jazz, 12 hours of copyright-free music for creators. DMCA free music, July edition. 3 years ago. The Relaxed Movement is the YouTube channel. I think it's like yeah, it says that, never mind. 12 hours of copyright-free music. So it's nice, relaxed, nothing particularly unique. But add some ambience, so if I'm away, there's still something happening. It's not just dead silent stream. the shadow. Yeah, that was the intention. Well, the main thing was having it be DMCA free, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm looking to add some collision to this so I can actually test it. Supposed to be collision. Will I fall through? Just the buttons in a second. Why did that happen? That's what happened. Just added offset. I don't know if I showed this on. I think I talked about it in the Discord. I don't know if I officially showed it. But yeah, I posted a little video. This is probably one of the things I'm most proud of. It's just that little interaction animation. So simple, but it's just so fun. And as you saw, I got them on the buttons too. Nice little bounce. I do need to add a crosshair or something so you can actually see what you're pointing at, but it is the little things. And I do imagine that if a player just goes like really fast through the game, they probably won't even notice. Because also you can interact with the. Oh no, you need to use the close lock. It's like, why can't I open up this lock? You can also just interact by hitting the door, just so you don't try to finesse a small little object. So I imagine there are players that will miss it, but I still like it. And like I said, it was actually surprisingly, it took me a while to figure it out, but when I figured it out, it was super simple. Because, where is it? Materials. Green material. There's just a texture within. It's like a sprite animation, where I just have all the different ones, and then I just have it snap between the two locations, or two texture coordinates. That's the entirety of that texture. Trying to think what I'm going to do for the light. I'll dual inset light on the top. I think I'm gonna. Ooh, look at that! 3 viewers have me deal with that. Yeah, I mean, that's not even with the UI, that's just the materials. Board. Spam, scams, bots, or tampering. Probably a bot. Bot trying to sell viewers. Board. And ban. Okay, there we go. Stream as well. There we go. Yeah, so that wasn't even done with the UI stuff. Just a basic. Well, not a basic, but just a material, then I'm using a dynamic material to switch it around and activate it. Dynamic material instance. That was a bit more in depth. Let's see. So, using a line trace, try and find if it's got this interface. If it does, then I'll trigger, then yeah, highlight. See if it triggers, and then I'll just set all those parameters to make it start animating. Yeah, so I've got the alpha here, so I've got the 0, which means that's just the normal image, wherever that is. Because for some reason, so you can, is a weird thing, you can have a static, or so you can have a static bool parameter, but you can't actually call that from your, from a dynamic material instance. You can only call what is it? Scalar parameters and I think vector parameters. Scalar, texture, and vector. You can't call a bool parameter for some reason. So instead, I just use a lerp and then have this as the bool. So I just set that to 1, and then you can see it starts to do this. Set that to 0, and it stops. So that's what I'm doing when I highlight over it and it has the correct interface. I just set the value to 1, and then it'll animate, and then when I mouse over it or mouse off it, then I set it back to 0, so it stops animating. We do 16 by 16. Yeah, no, I appreciate you hopping in. Good night, enjoy your sleep. Get a good sleep. I appreciate the okay to post in the Discord next time. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll make that an emissive and then add a light to it. For now, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still early. It's just only 2 in the afternoon for me. Okay, there we go. Now I do need to readjust all these things. Otherwise, it's looking quite well. Bring that to 0 and then add some snapping. Looks center to me. Ooh, there we go. Who's the other two? Okay, that's cool. Still in them. Cool. Nice. Still got a lot of space in there, but it's covering up the walls nicely. Ooh, that inset's gonna clip, isn't it? I just realized that. I'll need to lower the roof even further then. It's a major issue, but yeah, I noticed it. Oh, what's here? This no. This is 236. Okay. I want to match the indent point to about 236. Okay, but yeah, so that should be safe now. Shouldn't get any Z fighting then. You're on the top floor. I could probably add a bit more interest if I end this. Not boolean, beveled. Eight centimeters. Export FB. I don't know why, but I'm very happy about that. It's such a simple mesh. There's nothing really special about it, but for some reason, I'm very pleased with the results. So where are we now? We are just over an hour. So I'm going to run a 2-minute ad, and I'm going to least on Twitch. Actually, I need to look at take a look at YouTube, see what their deal is. We're on a 2-minute ad on Twitch, which obviously, well, hopefully helps me, but also then prevents any mid-rolls, pre-roll ads. So if you do hop on the stream, you won't get a pre-roll ad immediately. But it also gives me some time to go and grab a snack and get some water. So 2 minutes will probably be over before I get back. I'm going to run that right now. Hey, I'm back. Where are we at? Got the block out for the elevator. Well, probably a bit more than just a block out. Stairs. Double stairs. Sure, around here somewhere. Stairs. There we go. Double stairs. Got the ramp. Actually, I think I want to change the ramp. I want to get a bit more of a shape. Meaning I don't want it to just be a big triangle. I want it to have an overhang. This, do this, do this. Why is that? Straighten that out. Oh, this needs to be 256 centimeters plus 128 centimeters minus 16 centimeters. Minus... no. Here we go, 256 centimeters minus 16. Let me just move this to this point. Then 16. It definitely looks thicker at the top and bottom for some reason. Is that just not me knowing how geometry works with angles? It's deceiving me. Now it's a little thin for what's supposed to be a load-bearing ramp. I could probably add some props to it. Same thinkings. Two. What? No. Add a plane here. I'll use my mirror target. But, oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Do this just a visualize it a bit better. Minus 128 centimeters. Here, object, there. Yeah, there we go. And we'll hide that. Bit jank, but that's how it works. And a cube. Now I'm thinking a right angle brace, and then maybe with the extra leg in the middle. Okay, there we go. Nice square brace. Here as well. Before I do that, leave this here in the middle. This. Well, that's centered. I was gonna say this now, that's fully centered, but it won't be. This isn't. That. Then we do that. Add one here. Bevel that. Meters, that's full 16 centimeters. Then we can move this over here. Rude. Yeah. I mean, so technically that should be in the middle of that point and that point, but it does look offset. Doesn't look like that's a nice even weight, so I think I am just gonna move it manually. Center. I think that looks good. This extra geometry, sneak in here and that. Get back here. Where are you? There we go. And delete those faces. We don't need them. Might be a bit thick. Looks a little bit thick. I might make it a bit thinner. But I want to see how it looks. Engine first. Yes, that's the main thing. I want to make sure that's a nice clean transition over there. Actually, I think I like that. Might add some cross supports. Yeah, do a thinner cross support for each one. Right angle from here and then right angle from there. How that looks. Though I think since it isn't going to match up here, it might look a little ugly. I think that's gonna work. Right, what next then? Still got another hour 20? Hour 20 minutes? We could probably get at least 2 more things in. A bit more. That's neat. That's not. These I want to do these short balls, maybe with half balls. Sure. Try and add a little. These balls here are gonna be skateboards. Maybe that's something worth doing next. Okay, let's start making some notes here and try and figure out what I should be doing. Actually, I have notes which tell me what I should be doing. So the focus for this was the robotics room. Okay. Space down. Bridge hanger. Rooms. Elevator. Space. Let's have a look what that space jump is like. This is the space door. A little garden spot. Yeah. A big dome. There's gonna be glass and open space. There's some recreational stuff here happening on the side. I think a bar on the side, and then a gym on this side. There's some theaters down here. This is very interesting. Actually, let's not remove the walls and just remove the dome. We've got a bit of an offset area over here because that's going to be the washrooms for the gym. Feel like wasted space and not also make that so you can go over it. Do a bit of asymmetry. So a bit of asymmetry over here with the elevator and stairs. Coming over this side. I think in the middle I want to have sort of a fountain. I'll say sort of a fountain, I want to have a fountain. Let's start with that maybe. And then work our way around it. So it'll be a fountain, pathway, pathway's going up. Pathway over here for a bit of a... I'd say viewing areas, got a bit of a voyeurism looking at people in the gym. I'll sort of a border pathway so you can go to the edges. Then we'll gardening area over here, maybe with a little bench. Gardening area over here with a bench. Gardening area falls in this area. We'll play around with that, but first let's get a fountain in. It's gonna be substantial, so I'll put it over here. Actually, no, let's put it in drops. Save this. Recent drops. Nice out of it. A new collection. All this large drops. Yeah, I saw the cylinder. 16. Is that gonna be big-ish? That'll probably be a safe 8. I think is gonna. 8's definitely gonna. No, 8 centimeters. Yeah, 8's gonna be too little. What about 12? 12 might be more appropriate for the resolution I'm trying to play with. Then yeah. And what dimensions do I want to play with? Let's go 512 by 512. Make sure those centimeters. Meters. Height will solve with 16. This. 8 centimeters. Centimeters. Be a big pool for now, but we'll see if the space works. Prop underscore fountain underscore click mesh. ask too many questions about that. What that is. Let's have a look at the size. No, I think I'm happy with the size. It's like a decent depth for it as well. It's quite a big fountain actually. Thinking having that retro futurism style. Thinking some ideas. What's going to be at the center? To have kind of an art deco statue as the center piece. Actually, you know what I'm thinking of? Those Old Republic Sith Tomb statues. It is gonna show what I'm looking for. I need to just install the game and hop in, find some references to it. Pretty sure it's there, so. Let's go Korriban statue instead. Korriban statue. But when I see it, I think where else there might be. Not the Jedi ones. Imagine what it looks like in my head, and I think the car path that's from the cars would be better. Not seeing it. That's the temple. This is frustrating. I hate it when you know something but you can't remember or recall where it's from. This current one. Maybe if I find a walkthrough. Quests. Warrior, I think. Looking for screenshots. It's not that much. What's the next one? After arm yourself, drink the valley, bonus, bit of the ancients. I'm not going to spend too much longer on this. I don't know why that's taking its time to load. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll download the game again and hop on and find it that way.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Let's just try and get the base of the pedestal.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the Orbit Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
That looks good.
3, 2, 1, 0.
We'll do the 32 as well.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
And we'll do another here.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Then we only got 16 though. And there we'll have the main statue. Now I'm just gonna add a do that. I feel like I can get some good references for what I'm looking for. That again. Re-import. I actually think that height's also perfect to what I want. I'm not actually sure how I'm gonna handle the path thing. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Sky, how you doing? It's been a long time since I last saw you. You doing well? I'm busy contemplating. Yeah. A screenshot. I'll just do it. Something cool. Full time now, nice. You managed to get funding for it, or you just decided you'll buckle up and bootstrap? Are you still feature creeping? Or have you got a good vision now? Doesn't look commercial enough, yeah. I tried looking for funding last year. I didn't get anything in terms of responses. Unfortunately, that's already. So actually, it's good that people bothered to tell you that. You have a detailed schedule now? Nice. Yeah, so it's actually good news that people actually spent the time to say the game doesn't look commercial enough, as opposed to just saying thanks but no thanks. That's all I got. The fact they're willing to give you a bit more insight is probably an indication that they do have interest to some degree. Let's bring this over here. Actually, I'll make this a bit bigger. Although there's one person that said they really liked the premise, but that didn't help much. Yeah, it's a tricky little game that you wanna hope that they have respect to not steal your idea, but there's no documentation or NDR or whatever signed when you're putting your pitch in, so they can just go, oh, this is cool, no thanks, and then go and do it themselves. You hope they don't, but legally there's nothing really preventing them, I don't think. Unless you've managed to do some copywriting stuff before then. Yeah. What was I thinking? Right. No arrow, so do a little brownie color here. So I'm thinking you're gonna have a bit of a path going around. Yeah. That. About the path come around. Does the game still look the same? Still got the same art style? Those are pretty fun look, but I don't think you developed you didn't do much with the No, actually you were doing some particle effects and kind of flashy stuff. I don't think you hadn't done much with the lighting though, had you? I'm gonna use my brain. Oh, okay. So you moved away from the blocky look. I wasn't sure if that was meant to be a placeholder style or if that was meant to was actually your actual work style. So do you remember you had to put some, worked on some particle effects and that kind of stuff with some of your spells and magic and things. I was wondering if that's was indication that you kind of cemented that idea. Stairs come up, you will path there. Not a bad idea to have a path. Cut through here. Ooh, so you're gonna be doing some like flipbook. You're not working in Unreal Engine, were you? You're working in Unity, right? Ooh, there we go. Just gonna answer some questions. Let me see. I'm gonna mute the tab so I don't. Understood. Okay, yeah, I won't share this. Yeah, that looks. Actually, since you shared in the chat, I might as well show it on stream so people see what I'm looking at. If there's anyone else interested. I assume this is what you were sending in for your pitch. Yeah, you definitely got a lot of flashy particle effects or visual effects and stuff going, which look quite nice. Add some life to it. You send anything beyond just the combat? Or are you just doing combat stuff? I recall there was quite a bit more there. But yeah, it's tricky trying to... Not commercial enough. Interesting. I don't quite understand that, actually. I mean, the lighting, I think, is a little... to do with a little more contrast and a little more depth to the lighting, but... I wouldn't... There are a lot of games with... the comparable, or... yeah, the comparable art style. And you do have some stuff like these, I don't know what these are supposed to be, portals or whatever, that look very well developed. So there's indication of what the final product might look like. Because I assume you're not trying to market this as a complete game. You're obviously trying to market, or trying to pitch this as a game that needs funding to continue development. So, and graphics is usually the last thing. Well, not the last thing, but graphics is sort of secondary to a mechanically sound game. So you'd think that if they were happy with the combat, that they'd give some leniency on the visual look at it for the time being. Yeah, I mean, so what it is. Like, the fact that the art style, the meshes and assets aren't complete shouldn't be such a significant thing if there's a good indication of the direction of it. And I think there is in terms of, like, that portal frame. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I've got a friend who's currently working on a pitch for his project. Well, he's doing a master's degree in game design, and part of that, I assume, is teaching you how to do proper pitch and stuff. So I'll gonna have a talk with him later, and hopefully glean a bit of what all that entails. But it's weird because for me, part of the reason I would look for a publisher is because I don't know how to market my product. But then to actually get a good product, to actually get a publisher and someone like who can fund as well, you need to market your product. So there's this weird thing, like I don't know how to market my product, so I need your help. But to get your help, I need to market my product to convince you to help me, which it kind of makes sense, but also it's a very frustrating position to be in, especially for me, who I don't like that. I don't like the marketing side of things. I don't like trying to sell something. I don't like to. I don't want to oversell, but I don't want to undersell. Because if you undersell, you're not gonna obviously not get it. But if you oversell, you might disappoint people, and it's like all that sort of stuff. Probably just want money to hire a real artist. Well, yeah, well, hook me up if you do get the money. I do like to consider myself a real artist. For whatever that's worth. But what, I mean, I don't know how much of this is marketplace stuff. But the environment assets look good. But I do understand, like, from my survivor game that's currently on hold. I like doing the assets. I think I can technically, in terms of, I have the skills to do the assets, but just the sheer amount of them would take me like probably 2 years to just do all the assets for the game. Being a survival game, there's a lot of, you got a bunch of little resources, and then you got a bunch of different tools and tiers of tools and all that stuff, so all that just really... Sentai assets, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm not familiar with that shader, but I suppose I can see it here. But I'm familiar with Sentai assets. But yeah, it's and what you've got here looks good. Best of luck with trying to find funding. From what I understand, 2023 and 2024 were some of the worst years to try and get funding. Sell the Genshin Sell character. Which one, the player character? I'm trying to think now, I actually didn't pay much attention to the... I mean, player characters got kind of Zelda-ish proportions, but Genshin characters, they're a bit more lanky, aren't they? I'm not familiar with Genshin that much. Actually, I'm not even familiar with Zelda that much. Yeah, I mean, just based on this, I do, like, just to give some critique, I would definitely say, again, I understand that hesitation to want to show the entire gameplay loop and all the gameplay features, but I do feel there's definitely worth in showing some other stuff other than just the combat and the stuff. I'm gonna say what the other features are, because I don't want to sell you out in terms of what you have and what you don't have, or what you do have. I don't know what you don't have that you still need to implement. But from what I remember, yeah. Okay, all the stuff. All the Zelda, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about it now. Zelda does have a lot of different styles and iterations. Nice. Western dialogue stuff is... I've got that in this game, this project. It's... I think I've got it sorted out. I think I've got it figured out, but it was surprisingly tricky to implement. Just because this was something completely new. I don't know how that's like in Unity, but it was an interesting challenge in Unreal. Although the dialogue system is very... The dialogue system is more just a... like, you can see at the bottom... oops, no you can't. You can see it's just sort of a text scroll. There isn't actually any dialogue choices. And then as quest proceeds, then you'll get updates. Do that. But I've played around with some interactable dialogue stuff. It's fun. It's also pretty confusing. And the world setting and main quests are mostly laid out. At this point, I was pretty much finished with the first demo. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... you don't want to push the dialogue beyond what's necessary, I don't think. There are a lot of games that I've seen where they have a dialogue system and they have dialogue choices, but it absolutely does nothing for the world or for the gameplay. It's like you can choose, you know, to say A or B, but it doesn't mean anything for the story. It doesn't mean anything for the quest. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like they wanted that as a. It's like they just wanted to add that. To say that they have that as a selling feature, but it doesn't actually mean anything. Handcrafted open world small one. Yeah, I like handcrafted stuff. I am losing my mind. Good. I like handcrafted stuff. There's a lot of procedural generation. It seems to be quite popular now with Unreal Engine since the newest update and the PCG stuff. But I just handcrafted open worlds. I realize there's a point where, depending on the scale you want, it just becomes unfeasible. But generally speaking, I just like the feel of a handcrafted world. It feels that there's more life in it. It feels more genuine. There's more soul to it. I think that's what it comes down to. It's not just some random splattering of stuff. Even if it's really good random splattering of stuff, so you get some really good PCGs, but kind of lose the artistry of what you get with handcrafted. Yeah, so you're going a bit more of the environmental storytelling route, rather than explicitly shoving it down the player's throat. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's clearly told stories can be very good. I'm not very good with level design. You can see me kind of stuck on this garden thing here. We've got a path thing. This one to have grass, I think. Gray here. I think a bench here. Bench here. Maybe. Do a bench here. 3 spaces, bench here. 2 spaces, bench there. Yeah, I can play with the spacing later. Bench here, bench here, here. Bench here, bench there, bench, bench. This is a spaceship. Yes, got a bit of a retro-futurism style to it, hence the garish colors. The spaceship. Currently working on sort of a recreational garden area with a nice sky dome. Well, sky dome, space dome. You got a big dome here. So if you're looking up to the starry skies, it's gonna be a bit of a garden area. Got a fountain in the middle. We're gonna have some trees and lawn and grassy stuff, and then just a lot of here's probably the floor I've worked the most on, so you can see you've got some quarters, some crew quarters laid out. Got the robotics area laid out. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big ship, but the entire game takes place on the ship, so reminds me of my ship on No Man's Sky. I haven't played that in a long time. Do they have like big ships you can walk through now? But yeah, this is the whole game takes place on the ship. It needs to be fairly big for there to be a reasonable amount of a big ship that you can build the interior. Ooh, I need to download No Man's Sky again. I see they've also added fishing, which is always a top tier feature in any game, regardless of how much sense it makes. Okay. It's looking bright and snazzy. 1.5. It's possible I've played since that update, but I never played for a very long time, so I just never got to that content. Are these portals? Was I correct in that? What are these? Is that a story thing you're willing to share, or no? Looks good, I like it. Ah, okay. I see you going for the big number strategy. Big number means more dopamine. Okay. This is kind of like a bit of a hub area, hub zone. Or different zones with different levels of difficulty, I assume. Yeah. Classic. Oh wow. Image. Range. Selection. There we go, send it back. Oh. Image. Selection. There we go. It just scales very aggressively. Oh, you plan to have multiplayer. That's or do you really have some of the multiplayer functionality in? That's something that I, very early on with my game, decided is gonna always have multiplayer. Now something I very early on decided to abandon, or just not do. I wasn't prepared for it. Dang it. Things. There we go. Even 2019? I don't know, it's been such a long time. How is it trying to implement multiplayer within Unity? Unreal Engine in theory it's easy, but I think multiplayer's... There's a lot of things... People say multiplayer is easy, but there's a lot of things to account for, which they don't really keep in mind. Multiplayer demo. Have you if you set your game up for split screen, like couch multiplayer, there's apparently a Steam setting which just makes it really easy, where if you have split screen or local multiplayer in your game, then you can use like the family sharing thing, which allows someone to, like a friend, to play online via Steam using the game's couch co-op. Your LAN-ish multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know how all that stuff works when you start doing console stuff as well. Benches. Oh. Do some bushes. A tree. Trees down here. Three trees. All sort of a well manicured hedge. Well manicured hedges. Beautiful flower patch. Let's get some pink. Little flower patch here. Not sure what I want to do with this space, because obviously I don't have the symmetry I can work with as I can down here. So I've got all the stairs and the elevator. Maybe another tree here. Then two smaller flower patches on either side of it. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. No. I was going to say, like, you looked into the Epic services, but obviously that's not viable. Group this. Apparently, I don't know if Unity has something similar, but Epic has some very good Epic Services has some very good voice stuff. I'm curious if you can find it here in plugins. Rules, performance, online platform. Epic Online Services, EOS. I remember I was talking to someone else who used this stuff, and it was very, very good. Oh. You can also integrate with Steam. Nice. Voice chat interface. I think that's just what they used. Voice chat interface. Which is oh, you mean AI voice generator, like text to speech AI voice generator, or were you using AI voice generator for NPC dialogue? We're playing it. I mean, a lot of people, if you have open co-op, then it might make sense to have that. But if it's all, let's say, private co-op, then people will just be using Discord anyway, so. Oh yeah. Okay. Kind of the same thing that a bunch of games like The Sims also do, where they're just kind of mumbling gibberish. Just fun noises. Or you mean like the older Animal Crossing, not the new one where it's just the meat moops. The meat moop noises. Okay, well, I think make some benches. I think I'll grab, there's a chair here somewhere. Droid Bay. Oh, I butchered that spelling. Droid Bay, there we go. What time is it? Okay, we've got half an hour left. Would be share office, here we go. Duplicate that and we'll change it into a bench. I think you maybe increase the bold, the thickness of the lettering, but I like the idea. Yeah, like that. That's nice and clear if it's just a few letters, but thing here. Yeah, no, I fully understand this is work in progress. Just kind of giving some more insight of what I currently see. That's good, yeah. Because the readability, at least from this video, the readability of that is a bit rough. But I do like that sort of it's a bit more than just a typewriter effect, but I do like that typewriter effect, where it's like showing the letters coming in one by one. Actually, I kind of have that too, I suppose. My lettering out got the typewriter effect of it coming in letter by letter. That's a good point, actually. Is that catching lighting as well? Can you make that like an unlit texture on that? So no light, so it's not being affected by that? It is lit? Yeah, because there with the lighting, it's a bit rough, but then when it's a bit more like face on. I do like the concept. Oh, the text isn't that, okay. Oh. Yeah, because I was thinking of see here. It could be a bit hard too. You know, like be able to build yourself a little army. That'd be fun. I like the idea of having companions, but I don't like the idea of doing the coding for companion AI. Because good companion AI makes it very fun, but bad companion AI doesn't. So I just don't have the confidence to make a competent companion AI. I do like that idea. Build into PC. Remember AI targeting buildings today? Oh, nice. Attack base properly and kill all your NPCs. They will revive in your house unless that's also true. So it's kind of what was your main idea with the game? You got a bunch of like really cool. It feels like you took a real-time strategy game and then turned it into a third-person action game, which is a pretty cool idea. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting the vibe of. It's I like that. Where am I? The army will be 10 to 12-ish in the end. Early game probably just less than 4. I guess main players will just solo the early game. Is that going to be something you'll try and balance for? That you'll have the... Ooh. Restream says I've had 100 messages today. Nice. Is that something you're going to be balancing for? Giving the players the opportunity to solo it? Or is it just going to be strictly intended to, like, is there going to be any boss scaling depending? Well, you have like a skill tree, don't you? So you can have like a lone wolf skill if you want to do that route. Then also imagine that might throw the balancing off a lot of other stuff you want to do. 6-ish endgame characters. Sounds. Okay, so the speedrun strategy beat the boss solos early. Okay. You're giving a bit more freedom in terms of how players can approach it. Which I don't think is strictly necessary, but it is nice when you do have those options. Like when games have like an inbuilt speedrun timer, just in case players want to do that. Don't know if I'll be doing that with this game. Don't know if that's going to be something desirable for this game, but I do think a lot of players appreciate that kind of those kinds of additions. Okay. Yeah. You plan to have like any other side quests and stuff? Or is it just or side tasks maybe? Challenges you can do while you do the main tasks? Or you're just sort of like a main side quest and mostly collecting powerful unique NPC followers. Ooh, okay. It's got a little bit of a bit more interested in team building or the functions. MC will be in the tutorial quest line. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the thing with speedrunners too is that even if you have like an intended speedrunning route, 100% if the game kicks, like if a speedrunning community kicks off around the game, that route is going to become somewhat irrelevant, because more often than not, speedrunning just devolves into trying to break the game. They'll uncover bugs that you didn't even know were possible. Seems to be the way things tend to work, which is fine. Like, I wouldn't mind if people did that with my game. I try and like fix up like the most egregious bugs, but oh, so all the NPCs are unique. Not just gonna have some like generic low-level ones. You're just gonna have different tiers of ones, but they'll all be unique. That's cool. Generated. Okay, so there will be randomly generated non-unique NPCs. Okay. Or tavern. I'm kind of excited for the game now. Not that I was always interested in it, but now I'm actually excited to play it. I assume you're pretty far away from making a Steam page, so I can just wish list it and do all that stuff. Which, by the way, as soon as you do have a Steam page up and you see me streaming, absolutely hop in and post a link so I can share it. And maybe trade as well, sell overly produced items in your base to get money for hiring and buying stuff. Nice. You have a full GDD as well. I'm certain you have. You already paid the 100? Okay. Oh, so you're a lot further along with that then. What is it? After if you get $1,000 in sales, is that when you get your deposit back? That's what effectively it is, not like the $100 effectively of a deposit. Yeah, I mean, if you've done all that stuff, you might as well. We'll start with, we'll export the bench and see how this looks. That. Oh, jeez. Well, for me to set up an LLC will, like, the legal cost of setting up LLCs would be close to like $5,000, $4,000 Canadian. I have a sole proprietorship, but I haven't gone as far as setting up a LLC. Yeah, I mean, it's you don't need to. I think the license or whatever is $400, but you do want to get a lawyer on board, and that's where like the extra few thousand comes in. You do want to get a lawyer on board just to make sure that you set things up properly and you kind of future-proof yourself. But the license itself, I think, is 400 Canadian. Which even that I don't have. I mean, I don't really have the 100. I mean, at the point the game's ready for it, I'll be able to fork over the 100 for Steam. Yeah, find an investor. Yeah. Someone told me there are LLC management companies out there. I wonder how they work that though. Like, do you become a subsidiary of them? Like a, I don't know. What does it mean? What do those words in that sentence mean? Yeah, I definitely want to make the bench a bit bigger. I mean, obviously they're getting a cut then, so I wonder how that's set up in terms of how to make their money and what the contract looks like. Okay, so it'll just be a fee. That's how I'd do that. I'd like want to get a cut of the annual income or whatever, that annual revenue. If that's all they're doing, then that's not too bad. It's just a maintenance fee. Like a small co-op or conglomerate of lawyers that just handle that stuff. I wonder if there's something like that. Hopefully there's something like that in Canada. That definitely be looking into. It's one of those things that you don't know it exists, so you don't bother looking to see. Well, don't bother to look and find it. I'm glad you told me about that. What? Oh, I keep switching, that's why. I'm actually curious now. Let's see what we can find.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful.
Probably call it a LLC management firm.
Control of critical vehicle functions.
Investment management, no, limited liability in Canada, voluntary business interest.
Off of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Discovery Houston, trim to ATO.
I'll look at that later.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Stream is going to be ending soon. It's almost 4 o'clock, which has been on my stream. It's about 10 minutes to 4. But I will try and lay out these benches before then. Imitate that. How many do I have here? Have you found any there where you are, or? Just something you've heard about? Yeah, so just... Yeah, but you haven't looked at any of them LLC boys, managers? You to finish the demo first? No, it's worth the effort. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this. It makes sense, but I don't like the whole you to spend money to make money thing. I feel like you spend a lot of time doing a lot of work just to assess if it's worth it, spend money on it, and then so it can actually be successful. Doing all those other things. He's over there. It sounds like you're a fair amount ahead. You definitely got a lot more done since I last saw the project. What's your timeline for getting the demo out? A few months, a few weeks. Sort of a you get there when you get there kind of thing. Might change the positioning of these benches a bit. Yeah, I'll probably set them back a bit. So imagine if you're walking here on the path, you don't want to be right in front of these people, so you want to set the benches in just a bit further, so some space. Look a bit small too. Pull this all out a bit longer. An internal demo will be around mid-June, and official Steam demo, everything in the first playable area done, will be mid-September. Okay. Well, it's good to have a timeline, even if that isn't. Even if you're not sure how strictly you can adhere to it. I want it to be as tall as the office chair, but I don't want it to be a bit taller. Actually, that looked like a human-sized bench. Benches do tend, I'm trying to think of like a park bench, they do tend to be a bit lower, but I think. You stand up. Yeah, it's about knee height. I think that's fine. Maybe you want to make it wide enough 3 people, so let's make it a bit wider. Please. Yeah, looks like 3 people could sit on that comfortably. Hold that. If I'm satisfied with these demos, I'll probably make it into an EA and start marketing YouTube and Bilibili videos for it. Make it into early access. First region will probably have 6-ish NPCs. Yeah, a demo is interesting to try and, like a public demo is an interesting thing to try and set up. You don't want to give away too much, but you also want to show enough content. You don't want to spoil too much, you don't want to give away too much, but you also want to show enough content so there's a clear indication of what the game is to get people to buy it. Or in case of the publisher or funder getting people to invest in it. That's the kind of stuff that I never learned. And I should spend some time and research that. There's also something that a lot of people kind of tight-lipped about. I don't want to give you away all those secrets. I'm sure there's resources online that goes over that stuff. Purely boss fights, small fortress. Yeah, this feels a lot better. Launched myself over the bench. Some nice hedges, some trimmed hedge things here. Flowers along the sides, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the progress of this. We are reaching the end of our time, so I'm not going to start anything new. Everything will probably be blocked. I can see the blocked out version of some future area for well, for me, it's like, how do you make a demo? Because you don't want to release the full game or the current state of the game. You don't make a build of that and just try and call things off. Because some other data miner or mod or whatever is going to be able to get to access the rest of it. So do you just make a second, duplicate the project and then just remove everything else? Probably. Sounds like the way to do it. Remove all the content you don't want them to see. Decompiler. Yeah, I suppose you just don't compile anything, but you can do that. I go to project settings, packaging, advanced, specify. There should be specify levels. Yeah, list of maps to include in package build. Okay, yeah. You can just use that for demo stuff. Yeah. If they want to actually go out, they will only see a rough blocked out version of their area. Nothing else, yeah. Yeah, I forgot that. I don't know, that's just this kind of thing, I assume. There's ways of doing it in Unity too, where you can make sure only certain things are compiled. Or package tools. But we're at the end of my streaming time. Had a good 3-hour session. So, I'm gonna end the stream for the day. I intend to be back live again on Wednesday, same time, which is 1 to 4 PDT, but it's 20 to 23 UTC. Whatever UTC stands for again. But yeah, so I'll be back again Wednesday. I appreciate you dropping by. Really excited to see the approach of your game, and again, let me know when you've got the Steam page open, so I can wishlist it and follow it and track the progress that happens there as well. I hope to see you again, but for now, goodbye. Cheers to anyone else lurking.